This one song, I will pretty much just forever listen every morning. Just, it's just too good of a song, and that would be "A Man Without Love." To hold me every day I wake up, then I start to brag up. Lonely is the man without love. Every day I start out and I cry my heart out. Lonely is a man without love. Yeah, I could listen to that all day. Okay, let's forget that you just saw that, but just, hello, we're back to another series review. So, it's already been 2 weeks, and I'm still waiting for a season 2 for Moon Knight, because just, with that post-credit scene, they gotta make a second season, okay? They have gotta make a second season. You can't just, that feels like a cliffhanger, right? Right? Agree to disagree? But yeah, I meant to make this, review, 2 weeks ago, mainly around, the 5th of, May, but, yeah, just, okay. This month review for, May that I'll be making by the time June arrives is going to be very interesting, because, I'll tell you one thing, May's been feeling a bit odd, let's just say that. I don't know. But still, though. So, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since Moon Knight has ended with 6 episodes, and, yeah, of course, I have been reacting to them live on my Twitch. If you've not checked out my Twitch, it is MattGirl1324. But just, yeah, and I have not, I've not went live on there ever since. I've pretty much, I'm going to be using Twitch as my quote-unquote YouTube live stream, since I cannot live stream on YouTube for some reason. And my only guess is probably because I'm 18. If not, then, yeah, I don't know what's up with the thing. I do not have a copyright strike. But, I don't know why it's acting up like that. But, I'll tell you this. You're gonna want to be sure to be on my Twitch by the time Camp Cretaceous Season 5 comes out. Because, yeah, we're in the endgame now. Okay, get off topic there. So, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts with the entire series now that all 6 episodes are streaming on Disney+. So, now having to, watch all 6 episodes, I've been seeing reviews. I had to see one review from IGN just to see what their thoughts, but I've been seeing some reviews that some people have been loving it, but also just, let's just say there's a review literally titled Midnight. Basically just calling it mid, which I have no idea what that means, but it's pretty much just basically, a negative thing, as in, oh, this show's bad, it's not that great. And I could agree on some of them. I mean, some of them are having some issues with the whole Marvel Disney Plus show, blah, 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 and all that, and like I said, I could agree with some of them, but, for me, yeah, I enjoyed it, and, I'd say that Loki, Moon Knight, could shake hands, which I do not. I'd have my brother shake my hand, so, basically this emoji, this is emoji for Loki and me. It makes my eyes, yeah, this is what I'm trying to say here, because, I think Moon Knight's pretty much close to being as good as Loki, because yeah, they're both pretty good MCU. Actually, no, not good. They're both best MCU Disney Plus shows on Disney Plus. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Marvel, you did some, you picked the right guy for this show. And who am I talking about? Oscar Isaac, because he's the best part of this entire show. He carries the entire show. And how have I not seen him as a really good actor? Not that I didn't think he was a good actor. I mean, I've enjoyed some of his movies, which would be the sequel trilogy for Star Wars, but also there was Dune, and I swear I saw him in a couple of other projects. Don't know which one. Those are the ones I can recall right now. But basically what I'm trying to say is that perfect casting, man. He's just so damn good in this show. And what's best about it is, he just play any character. Whether, just I don't know how to explain it, but it's just amazing how he could just play, 3 different characters in just, basically 3 minds in one body, with the whole identity sort of thing. And by 3 minds, I'm talking about, Moon Knight's 3 personalities. Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, I almost forgot the name, and Jake Lockley, which, probably should have put a spoiler warning, because everyone should have already known that, Jake Lockley finally appeared in the damn show, which I will talk about that post-credit scene later. But yeah, Oscar Isaac's performance is just phenomenal. He's just the best part of this entire show. Another actor, or actress, I should probably say, is, okay, forgive me for not remembering her name, but she plays Layla, who would be, I guess, Mark's no, not I guess. She is Mark's wife. which I would say ex-wife, but technically, I guess Mark didn't sign the divorce papers, as there's a discussion about that in episode 2. And yeah, I'll say as right off the bat, she is a baddie, which, yeah, I could see how everyone is just sipping for her, and I'm just like, alright, I ain't caving in. I mean, there's no way I could simp for, okay, yeah, I'm officially a simp now, just after seeing that suit, which just, if you've not seen my reaction, with her just in that suit, I'm just like, okay, that looks pretty good. And I should have saw it coming, as I would change my mind when she does that cool pose, and I'm just like, oh, okay, perfection, which I'm gonna pull up a reaction right now. Check it out. Whoa! Okay. Oh, oh yeah, baby. Yeah. But besides me just calling her a baddie and possibly sipping for her, but also loving her outfit, and actually, quick thought. So she's pretty much a new character. Like, I don't know much about Moon Knight, just only about the 3 personality thing. So he's pretty much, no, not he, I'm sorry. She's pretty much like a new character that Marvel has made up. So, yeah, they pretty much just created, they're just made up a new hero, and that would be, hold on, what was she called again? Scarlet Scarab. Okay, right off the bat, that is freaking badass. But all I'm trying to say is that Layla is just a badass character in this entire show. And she's, of course, a fan favorite for the entire season. Which has like, there's no way it's a limited series. Because they just did a season finale promo and all that. Which teases that, oh, we have got to be getting a second season. But still, she's pretty much a fan favorite throughout the entire season of Moon Knight. And now, lastly, another actor I should mention. And that is, oh, I don't know, Ethan Hawke, which has an upcoming movie coming out in June, and I'm actually quite interested in checking it out, which will be The Black Phone. I did check out some trailers, and god dang, he's freaking creepy in those trailers. But yeah, with the reviews coming out, they've been some of them have been saying about Ethan Hawke's performance as Arthur Harrow, about how they sense a presence on screen and all that. I could agree with them, but I'm just a bit 50-50 with the whole presence thing, because for episode 3, which came out on my birthday, by the way, that presence, I did feel his presence, because he just popped out, and I'm like, oh my, okay, I can see what they're talking about with the whole presence and all that, but I do sense his presence, just not much. I don't know how many episodes I sensed. I mean, episode 3 is just the one where I sense his presence the most, but like, just, right now I'm just 50-50 with the whole presence, but like, he was also awesome in Moon Knight as the villain. And even though I'm like 50-50 with his whole presence, yeah, I would not want to be near this guy just to either just to reveal my, like, if I'm like pretty much committed a sin or what, like, just pretty much I just don't want to be anywhere near him where he could either pretty much kill me if I end up committing a sin in the future, or if I committed a sin. Just pretty much just don't be in the same room with this guy. And a few more positives I got. So, I have heard some people being upset with the whole Mr. Knight situation going on. But, I think we could all get over that after watching the 6th episode for Moon Knight, as he just went full badass, which, I gotta say, that like, from the posters, it was looking to be that Moon Knight was pretty much gonna be a badass character, but, he was pretty much acting like a little bit goofy or something. But then around like the 6th episode, no, yeah, that we got the badassery of Mr. Knight that I wanted to see from the posters, because like, yeah, like, I'll admit the posters are pretty badass. Just I just not been a fan on one of them, and I guess it's the one where it's half Oscar Isaac's face, but also half of Moon Knight. But like, not that some of the posters are bad. I dig some of the posters, and the one I'm using right now for this review. I was waiting for them just to make an official poster, because, like, it was weird just doing, like, I figured they would be doing character posters, but they've just been doing object posters. Just there's a goldfish, cupcake, scarab, statue of Amit or Khonshu, like, just, like, that was just interesting, but, like, this poster is, like, one of the best out, like, and also, another one, which would be Oscar Isaac as either Steven or Mark or Moon Knight. There's like 3 posters that are just, it would be these posters right here that I'm showing you here. And another thing, one of the best parts about the finale was just that kaiju fight we just had. Except they weren't kaijus, they were gods fighting each other. Like, just, You gotta admit, that was freaking badass. But anyways, on to some of my nitpicks, or probably niggas I got for the show. So, I did enjoy Moon Knight, but, I have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed with some bits. Not like throughout the entire season, just some bits on some of the episodes, like, pretty much there's just, not much. Pretty much, I feel like I'm gonna be complaining that there wasn't much action in here, which there was. Like, there was a ton of action for, like, the last episode, which, yeah, I can see what 3C Films is talking about with it being rushed. I mean, I didn't see it being rushed, but then, I guess there's this issue going on with, how they're not nailing the finales with the MCU display shows, but honestly, I'm just, like, enjoying them. You know, I'm someone that isn't, like, just, I don't know how to just explain it, but, like, I'm just someone that just is just entertained. Like, I'm just basically someone that just likes movies a lot and just rarely hates them, except for, cuties. Yeah, I never want to see that again. That movie should not even exist. But it's pretty much an action adventure series, and just like most of the episodes, or mainly the first 4, I guess, or 5. Actually, no, mainly the first 4 are just Indiana Jones vibes. Let's just say that. And I'm trying to like ignore me being a little annoyed that we didn't get much of Moon Knight in like. I mean, we get like enough. It's just like we like pretty much. For example, I was hoping we'd see him full costume, like how we saw Robert Pattinson in his Batman suit 80% of the movie, and just him as Bruce Wayne 20% of the movie. Just something like that, for example, with how I wanted to see with Moon Knight, which, let's just say, I would want to say, 50-50, but just, let's just say this was probably balanced, I don't know, but I'm just trying to ignore that, you know, that, it would sometimes annoy me. So, 2 things I forgot to mention, so, probably one last nitpick I got is that, there was some stuff cut out from the show, like, for example, there was a rumored cameo, and that rumored cameo would be the Incredible Hulk appearing in the show, and just basically we were gonna get like 2 MCU cameos in here. One would be the Incredible Hulk, and I guess some of the Eternal members, which I don't know how that would have worked out, since some of them are kinda in trouble if no one has not seen the ending of the Eternals. But just I don't know what I'm upset about. Either cameo. Actually, no, I think I know what I'm upset the most. So, there's pretty much going to be a reference to Gore the God Butcher that is going to be appearing in Thor Love and Thunder. And, they honestly should have kept that in, because it just makes perfect sense, because, this show is just surrounded by gods, let's just say that. Like, there's just some gods that appear in here, mainly 2. That would be Amit and Khonshu. But, like, it would make sense that they would get a reference of Gore the God Butcher in the show. Like, it would make sense, because it's literally in his name. Gore the God Butcher. And what is Khonshu? He's a moon god. Like, it would just make sense. So I'm just a bit annoyed they cut that out. But another thing I need to mention. So I can see what they are talking about. Like, this is a report a while back before the show premiered. It wouldn't be part of the MCU, and people were like, "What are you talking about? Of course it's in the MCU." Then later, people they then said, "No, it is part of the MCU," or something, and you're just like, "Yeah, so what was the point of you just saying that it's not part of the MCU?" You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I got the source from MCU Direct, but just basically what I'm trying to say is that it is technically in the MCU, you know, with Marvel Studios, but it's disconnected. Let's just say that, because literally what feels weird about this show is that it feels like I just feel disconnected from the MCU, as in it just feels disconnected from the MCU, as like, for example, there's no references to other MCU heroes or like anything in the MCU. Like, for example, has Mark Spector survived the blip? You know, the Thanos snap? Has he survived that? Like, literally, it feels disconnected from the MCU, which is honestly just weird. Just feeling that, but just I'm hoping we get to see him team up with other Avengers. So just yeah, hope we get not only season 2, but just see him soon in the near future. Since I'm dying for another Avengers movie. So just let's just hope we get that sometime soon. But yeah, that's something I needed to mention. Anyways, back to the review. Now, I enjoyed episode 6, but I think one of the best episodes for the show was probably episode 5, because just I could see how MCU fans were hoping this would be dark, which I wouldn't say this is as dark as the Daredevil show. I mean, I've not watched the entire thing. I've only seen 3 episodes, but that's pretty much enough just for me to agree with everyone that Moon Knight isn't as dark as the Netflix Marvel shows, but like episode 5 was pretty much just it was straight up dark. Not like physically or something, but mentally. I forgot. There's like it was either mentally or physically, but like just it was just not only tragic but just dark. Like if you're not you don't know what I'm talking about, like just go watch episode 5 if you've not seen it, which you probably have. I don't know, but it's just like I think episode 5 was probably one of the best episodes, and I could see what people were talking about with episode 4, because like I honestly thought we could be getting a character appearance, like either a werewolf, because we are getting a werewolf special later this October, or possibly Ghost Rider, who was cut from Multiverse of Madness. Oh, I just did a spoiler there. But no, just like honestly, this show is just crazy, bonkers, trippy, like it's just chaotic, honestly. And there are some mystery elements in this movie, because, like, through, like, the first 5 episodes, I guess, we just are just confused with what's going on. Like, wait, how did we get here? What's happening? Wait, what the heck is going on? So, pretty much, sort of WandaVision vibes, but not like, just a little bit of WandaVision vibes, I guess. And I honestly thought they were gonna Mephisto us with the whole Jake Lockley situation, but just thank God they showed him in like the post-credit scene, which just, yeah, let's just say Jake Lockley has finally entered the chat. Also, another thing I probably forgot to mention earlier, I like how Mark has the Moon Knight suit, but Steven can have the Mr. Knight suit. But from what I was curious to know what would be Jake Lockley's suit, and from what I heard, it was gonna be this, which oh, I really wish we got to see this, because this would have been badass. Which I'm hoping we get a season 2, because like that post-credit scene, you gotta admit that felt like a cliffhanger. Which just something tells me that Khonshu just pretty much tricked Mark and Steven. And yeah, it's official. I am no longer trusting that dead pigeon skull, moon god, whatever you could call him. But we have to get a season 2. But like we've only had like teases. We didn't get the we need a season 2, honestly. Let's just say that. We just need a season 2 so we could have all of Mark, Steven, and Jake. Like I'm glad we got Jake Lockley, but like we need more. Give us more, Marvel, so please make a season 2. And if that happens, I hope we get to hear this, which I'm gonna show you a TikTok. Hopefully this doesn't get a copyright claim.
Here's my audition to sing on the soundtrack of Moon Knight if they make a season 2. Let's do it.
You gotta admit, she has an amazing voice. But I guess also just my thoughts for Marvel Studios Moon Knight. Sure, I have a few nitpicks and all that, but I wouldn't say that this is just a bad show. Like I said earlier, I think it's close to being as good as Marvel Studios Loki. And yeah, this show is just pretty much just straight up bonkers. Like I said, this show is just chaotic. Also, I have made a Moon Knight suit, so I have not made a video. It's been crazy at school, because literally in about a week I'm gonna be out, and just with no final tests, exams, blah blah blah. This is what it's like to be a high schooler. Now I'll say this right off the bat, and it ain't great. Also, one more thing I forgot: the rating for the show. So, what rating am I gonna give it? I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, and yeah, definitely check this out, because it's like I said earlier, I consider it as good as Loki. Well, it's close as being as good as Marvel Studios Loki, but still, it's gonna be at a higher level. Oh my god, I need to make a ranking list for all 6 Disney Plus shows. So be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below for Marvel Studios Moon Knight. All 6 episodes are streaming on Disney Plus, and yeah, for the next MCU Disney Plus show we're gonna get for this year is Marvel Studios Miss Marvel, which people are just calling it mid and all that, but I'm just waiting I'm gonna be waiting for everyone to eat up their words in their mouth or something. I forgot what was the saying, but like just basically just eat up their words as like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I take back whatever I said, because honestly, I'm gonna have a good time watching Miss Marvel. I ain't one of those people that are just like calling it mid and all that, because I'm just honestly looking forward to it. And then after that, She-Hulk, which by the time that comes out, my full simpness is gonna be unleashed. Didn't think I simped this hard for a Marvel character. Then again, I've simped most of the MCU characters, which would be females. Okay, forgot that I just said that. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.